light, we're searching for the light.
If there's one thing I've come to realize and understand about Mr. Peter Obi is the fact that he doesn't brag enough for the kind of person he is. Peter Obi is the most humble Nigerian politician I've ever seen or experienced. Peter Obi is well connected, he's well versed in knowledge and wealth, but you will never see him brag, you will never see him show off. When the Pope was inaugurated, Peter Obi attended that inauguration, and Sahara reporters share a video of Mr. Peter Obi being rejected and chased out. That is how they tag it, and chased out of the inauguration arena. When I saw that video, I was expecting Mr. Peter Obi to respond to them accordingly, because the Peter Obi I know is well connected, especially in the Catholic Church. This is someone that have a close relationship with the late Pope. This is someone that was given an appointment by the late Pope. I expected Peter Obi to respond to them accordingly, but Peter Obi kept mute and he did not even say anything regarding that. This is a private visit, and you can only have this encounter with the Pope if you are well connected. The encounter Bola Ahmed Tinubu had with the Pope when the Pope was inaugurated was diplomacy privilege. He was invited based on the fact that he's the president of a country, Nigeria. That's the only reason why he was in that hall. And I doubt if Bola Ahmed Tinubu can have this private engagement with the Pope, despite being the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. You may be asking why the Pope. That office of the Pope is a well-recognized office all over the world. It's a respected office all over the world. So to have an encounter with the Pope means that you are well connected. And without doubt, Mr. Peter Obi is well connected. So maybe this is a way of Peter Obi responding to those that were, insulting and ridiculing him that he did not have access to the Pope when the Pope was being inaugurated. This is him telling them that I have a much larger and bigger connection than you ever think. The question is, why isn't Mr. Peter Obi bragging about his connection? Because this man is vast in connection and wealth. He's not, and he will not. The level of ridicule that this man gets on social media is alarming. Even from people that cannot even lace his boot. Even from social media miscreant and nuisance. Look at someone like Deji, Showore, Reno Omokri. People who do not have any real-time establishment, who do not have any real-time achievement. They are all mocking and insulting and ridiculing Mr. Peter Obi. Someone with this vast connection. Mr. Peter Obi can simply begin to brag about his achievement, about his connection on social media. This will get the Nigerian people to respect him more. I'm talking about those people that are insulting him, because I know that millions of Nigerians out there respect and love Mr. Peter Obi. This is what most Nigerians want. They want someone that will show them brute force. They want someone that will lie to them. They want someone to deceive them, someone that will convince them with propaganda. That is the reason why they love APC. That is the reason why they love Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What exactly is Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing to better the lot and life of Nigerian people? Absolutely nothing. But you can see he still have supporters, people that are defending him. Even someone like Reno Omokri is choosing Bola Ahmed Tinubu over Mr. Peter Obi. Even someone like Deji that claims to be enlightened, that claims to be a lawyer, says he would rather vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu than vote Mr. Peter Obi. We are talking about Mr. Peter Obi that have a real life achievement, a real time achievement that is scattered all over the country. You can see and feel Mr. Peter Obi achievement as a private citizen, as a businessman, as a governor. Unlike Bola Ahmed Tinubu, everything about him is obscure. His birth certificate, his family heritage, his education, his achievement, everything about Bola Ahmed Tinubu is shady. And they want you to believe that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a better person, a better leader than Mr. Peter Obi. Peter Obi is the kind of leader that Nigeria desperately needs. Someone with real life achievement, someone whose history is known, someone with no shady dealings, someone that is not being held hostage. You all read the other time that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a CIA spy, a CIA agent. Peter Obi is not. Peter Obi can freely walk into any country of the world. He doesn't need to lie to meet anyone. When Bola Ahmed Tinubu went to the inauguration of the Pope, they lied that they met the Secretary of State, whereas they did not meet the Secretary of State. Aside Mr. Peter Obi connection, world connection, Mr. Peter Obi is vast in knowledge. He's vast in understanding. Peter Obi understands the problem of this country. He can tell you the problem of this country at his fingertip. Not only will he tell you the problem of this country, Peter Obi will give you workable solution to addressing that problem. Peter Obi has identified the problem of poverty in this country. The problem of poverty in this country, according to Mr. Peter Obi, is the fact that we are not utilizing our vast resources. We are only dependent on the oil revenue. Peter Obi says he wants to move this country from consumption to production. We consume more than we produce in this country. Because we are deficient in production, we buy more of imported commodities. That is the reason why the price of imported items are so high, and the government is taking advantage of that. Go and see how much custom is generating in revenue. As of last year, custom generated 6 trillion naira, the highest in the history of this country. Why won't the price of imported commodities be expensive when customs are taking more money from importers? Because the brunt of all of this will be pushed into the final product. The reason for all of this is because the government of the day is deficient on how to generate money. One of the duties of the government is to generate money. Now, you don't generate money by taxing the citizens to death. You generate money by increasing production in your country. But Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not increasing production in Nigeria. Rather, he's increasing taxes. Everything in this country is taxable. One day we'll get up and the government will tax us for the air we breathe. They have even put into law to tax people that are doing hookup in the country. That is the reason why the custom is taxing more on imported goods. But P2B do not believe in taxing the citizens to generate money. That is the reason why Anambra IGR was low. Now they celebrate Bola Ahmed Tinubu for raising Lagos IGR with that understanding that the reason why he raised Lagos IGR was because of taxes. Peter Obi did not raise Anambra State IGR because he did not tax the people. Peter Obi believed in giving jobs to the people, creating an enabling environment where the people can work and generate money. After you have done that to them, you cannot go and tax them. But that is not the ideology of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He doesn't even want to create jobs. He doesn't even want to make the environment conducive for people, businesses to thrive. Look at power supply in the country. It's at all-time low. Ever since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president, we've been hearing about the national grid collapsing. This is the first time in the history of this country that we are so used about the national grid collapsing. Under Tinubu administration, over 16 foreign companies have left the shore of this country, and they cited unconducive business environment and lack of power supply, insecurity for the reason why they are leaving this country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not even addressing all of these concerns of these foreign companies and Nigerians, but he's going ahead to tax the people in order to generate money. Peter Obi does not believe in that. Peter Obi believes in creating wealth, distributing wealth, making the environment conducive for the people to thrive before you can tax them. That is the reason why he talks so much about the uncultivated vast land in the north, especially Niger State. Peter Obi believes that we can generate more revenue in our agriculture. What is Bola Ahmed Tinubu doing about our agriculture? We are suffering food insecurity. Price of food items in the market have all skyrocketed because of poor government funding. Everything is poor about the government of the day. They are not showing any willingness to fix the country. Look at our national institution. They are all collapsing under our very own eyes. Look at the INEC, the Judiciary, the National Assembly. They've all become so corrupt. Poverty is the order of the day. The reason is because the government of the day does not have the willpower to cater for the people. That is the reason why you need someone like Peter Obi, someone that is passionate about fixing the problem, someone with vast knowledge, someone with vast understanding of the problem in this country, someone with empathy, someone with sympathy, someone that can fit himself into the shoes of the people. Most of the policies of the president are anti-people policies. They are just meant to take money away from the people without giving anything back to them. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is buying a $150 million presidential jet. Mr. Peter Obi will not do that. He will not do that. Peter Obi has distinguished himself that he is the best person to lead this country out of our political and economic situation. But some of the Nigerian people like Reno Omokri, Deji Adeyinje and others decide to go with people that have enslaved them, people that have destroyed this country, people that are destroying this country, people that are not adding anything meaningful in our life. That is the kind of person they want as their leader. Well, I believe that the number of people that so much believe in the presidency and candidacy of Mr. Peter Obi are more than those that don't believe in his candidacy. And I believe that in 2027, it's going to be a different ball game because Nigerians are well abreast and knowledgeable about the person and personality of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Most of them did not know who he was in 2023, and that was the reason why some of them voted for him. Now he has shown his real color. He has shown the kind of person he is, and I'm definitely sure that millions of Nigerians will be going to the poll in 2027 to vehemently vote against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Not that they will just vote against him, they will secure and protect their vote. None of them will be taken aback the same way they were taken in 2023. Come 2027, Peter Obi will definitely emerge victorious as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.